All right. So a little bit embarrassing. Things have not been going right for recording this video. But let's sort it. So the way I solved the options problem that we had in class was I just closed the Excel sheet and reopened it again, and it worked. So that's an option for a lot of these tools. Close it and reopen it, and the tool just works. So yeah, anyways. So what we had was we had a scenario where I would put random numbers here, 202, 20201, 202, 203 and 20 whatever 8, and try to find the point at which my average profit is maximized, and then say that, hey, this average profit is maximum at this point, so this is the stock that I will keep. That's one way, but that's not a very smart way, and the smarter way to do it is use solver. Now depending on the machine, as in Windows or Mac operating system, and depending on the version of Excel, there are slight differences on how to install a solver. But a general way is very simple. Go to File, Options at the bottom left, Add-ins, left side of this new window that opens, and click on Go. And that's it. Select Solver Add-in and say, OK, you're done. And you should see solver here in your data tab. This is the data tab that we have. You should see the solver here. Let's go through this quickly again. I went to File, Options, Add-ins, Go, and Solver Add-in. That did it. All right. And now once I have that, what do I do is this number I think is 200 for us. I'll keep 200. It doesn't matter. I go to Solver and say that, hey, you know what? This is the average profit. That is my objective, and I want to maximize it. Okay, and to maximize it, what can I change? I can change my stock value. So it says what I can change is this number. Sorry, it made C7 twice. I'll delete it, and so I can change the stock. All right. So first thing I want you to do is take a snapshot of this and then crop it or whatever you have to do. But I take a snapshot of this and paste it on the Excel sheet somewhere so that I see it. You need that for the points for this. So yeah, this is the solver parameters, and then just say sum. And it says, okay, it solves it, 203. So if I order 303 units, that's the point of maximized profits. Now, this is all you need to do for the assignment, but just give me 2 more minutes and I'll try to show you some things. Now, the average demand we know is 218. There is variability, but given our kind of price dynamics, we are stocking substantially lesser than the average. So we'll have lots of stockouts, but that's okay because look at this. If I have a customer, okay, and I sell, I'm going to make $15 because my cost price is 35, my selling price is $50, right? So I'm going to make $15 from a customer. But if I have a product which I bought for 35 and don't have a customer, I can scrap the product for 5. So potential loss is $30. So since the potential loss of having an excess product is way more than potential profit of having a customer, our stocking point is usually at the lower end. Okay, now consider this. I change this 50 to, let's say, this is a high-end fashion product, so super high margin. I change this to 200, right? And then I go back to solver and say solve. And now it's saying 251, which is considerably higher than the average. Okay, average demand is 218. So what is solver now telling me is you know what? The cost of satisfying a customer, the money that I make from a customer is $165. 200 minus 35. And the risk of not selling is only $30. So risk of not selling is not a big deal, but earning money from a customer is a big deal. So I focus on that. So this is how you will see that when you visit high-end stores, we generally see a super high inventory of stuff versus when you visit Dollar Trees and the low-end stores, we see frequent items which are stockouts. So this model should give you some glimpse into the stocking policies of the different retailers that you see around.